Well, good morning. This is the August Visual Coffee with the Mayor. We're in our little cage here at the Village Hall. But I'll tell you, let's start with some good news. Pace Bus is continuing its commitment to the village by bringing a new 2,400 square foot maintenance and storage facility to Plainfield Small Business Park on Depot Drive just south of Van Dyke Road. It's right near the Pace Park and Ride. As part of Pace's $52 million budget for proposed project, Village will see over $2 million in infrastructure improvement, including a complete reconstruction of Wood Farm Road. The project is expected to bring approximately 100 jobs to the village, initially over 200 jobs before it reached full capacity. On our riverfront, with the popularity of canoeing and kayaking in the DuPage growing, the village has installed kayak canoe racks on the riverfront for the residents to use. After enjoying the river, please help us keep that area clean by picking up everything that can be thrown away. Please use the garbage cans that are available over there. On census, as you see by our little banner here, many thanks to everyone who completed the census form already, and I'm proud to say that have reached 80% participation. However, it's important for everyone to participate. The Census Bureau is now visiting Plainfield households that have not yet responded to the census. Census takers will wear masks, follow local public health guidelines when they visit your home, and if no one's home, a census taker will leave the notice of their visit with the information on how to respond to the census online, by phone, or in the mail. Now please remember, this is important for the next 10 years of funding that will be given to the local municipalities, counties, and the state. So this will really help out, and this is also determines our representation in Washington. The mobile food pantry, Northern Illinois Food Bank is holding a mobile food pantry at St. Mary's on the 18th of August from 5 to 6:30. Food is distributed on a first come, first served basis while the supplies last. I'd like to thank St. Mary's and all the sponsors for holding the mobile food pantries. Also, as you know, we're approaching voting. The Will County Clerk's Office is offering residents the option to vote by mail in the November election. Simply complete the application that was mailed to your home and return it to Will County Clerk's Office. For more information or to request a ballot, visit County Clerk's website. From the library, dog days of summer are here, and the library is celebrating with possum activities. I didn't write this, so I just want you to know that. But possum activities each week in the month of August. Check out the library's website for details. I want to thank everyone who participated in our summer reading Give Back Bingo program. We'll be able to donate $3,000 to Bags of Hope and Wags to Wishes. As a 30th anniversary of the Plainfield tornado approaches, we want to remind residents that we will continue to collect memories of the fateful day and weeks and months that followed. Share your documentations, photos, videos through the portal on the library website. Don't forget to check the library's online calendar regular. They're always adding fun and visual programs to the event. And just as a side note, as some of you remember and some of you might not, August 28th was the tornado, so it's coming close to the 30th anniversary. Registration for the Park District fall and holiday programs begins the first week of August. Be sure to check out the Autumn Fun Fest and the Haunted Hayrides. Submit a photo of your pooch at one of the Plainfield Park District's dog parks before August 31st for the Dog Days of Summer photo contest. The best photos will win a doggy prize pack featured on the Park District social media. And as we've had for the last couple of months, we love to have special guests. And this morning, we have Zach Zickerman. Zach is a member of the Plainfield Police Department, and he's our newest commander. Zach, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been with the department, and the positions that you have held?
Sure, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. My name is Zach Zickerman. I've been with the Plainfield Police Department for 16 years. I started in patrol, and then I went to Plainfield East High School, and I was the school resource officer at Plainfield East High School for 5 years. And then I went back to patrol and was promoted to sergeant, and I was a sergeant on midnights for 5 years, and then I got promoted in February.
Could you please tell us how many commanders there are in the department?
Right now there's 3 commanders, and we're all split up into different divisions. Commander Tony Novak is in charge of the patrol division, Commander Ken Ruggles is in charge of the administration division, and I'm in charge of the support services division, and we all report to the Chief of Police, Chief Gonopek.
What is the support division?
Support services, if patrol is the backbone, and administration is investigations, support services is all other things having to do with the police department. So I supervise our traffic unit, our CSOs, our chaplains, our emergency management agency, our records department, and our accreditation, which is CALIA and Lexipol, which is pretty exciting. And I also I am also our lead use of force instructor and have been for about 8 years.
Well, it sounds like your plate's pretty full, so it's a little different than being a sergeant, right?
Yes, it's definitely been a learning experience.
Was it a hard transition to go from like patrol, being a sergeant, and then now as a commander?
Yes, it's been different. It's been difficult. Not to mention the fact that I got promoted in February, and COVID really hit us in March. So just when I was kind of starting to figure out what it is my job actually was, COVID happened, and we were forced to start working from home a little bit. We were forced to, readjust everything we were doing, and then we had some flooding in town. You guys will remember in the spring, and that was with the emergency management part of the division that I supervise. And then we had a number of protests and marches, and it was very new and a great learning experience to be part of the command structure for that instead of, I was on our mutual aid team for the region where we did a lot of crowd control and mutual aid resource type of things. So I've done that on the front lines, and now this was interesting to be more in the command structure of having to do the planning and logistics for what are we going to need to make sure everybody can exercise their rights and we can have a safe event for everyone.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got to congratulate the police department. You guys did a wonderful job with some of the meetings, protests that we had. We were very lucky to have, they were all peaceful, and we didn't have any destruction like some of the towns surrounding us. And I think that's kudos to the police department for their preparation and the way they handled it. So congratulations to yourself.
Well, I'll accept that, but I also have to say our community plays a large part, because when a lot of people were watching in the news of how bad the police are and seeing the nastiness that was going on, we had a large number of citizens that reached out to us and told us they appreciated us and they know how difficult of a situation it is. And that's not to say that there's not empathy that's happening and there's not understanding on all sides of it, but we had a lot of people reach out to say, we know that a lot of things are going on, but we appreciate you as individuals and you as a department for what you guys do.
Well, I think it's kudos to the department. I big supporter. I have been for the years and years and years. It says a lot for the commanders, the chief, patrol, the sergeants, the patrol, and everything else, and just the support staff that we have. I think is wonderful, and I think that it really does justice for the citizens of Plainfield and the way you're handling everything. And I really appreciate you taking your time out today to come to Coffee with the Mayor. And I want to thank everyone for viewing this today. And I'm going to say probably September, we're going to have another visual. I'd like to remind everyone to wear their face coverings when you leave home. Please support your local business community by shopping and dining locally. Illinois has developed a new motto. It only works if you wear it. Many thanks to all our healthcare workers, first responders, and employees who are supporting our community every day. And thank you for joining me. And next month, we'll talk about the Riverfront Master Plan. And again, thank you, Commander.
Thank you, sir.